Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to recreate this animation and export it as a GIF using Linearity Move. Let's get started. When I first open the app, I'm going to see the home screen. To create a new document, I click the plus button. Here, I can pick the resolution of my new document or import an existing file. I can import a file from Curve, Linearity's design tool, or connect to Figma and import a design from there. I'm going to select this Curve file and hit the Import button to enter the Scene Builder panel. I select my artboard and I drag it to the Scene Builder line at the bottom of the panel. Here, I can also change the duration of the scene from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. When I'm done, I click the Import button. I select the first line of text. On the left, I browse the preset panel and select Masked Reveal. I select the next line of text and I select the same preset. I repeat the same steps until all lines of text have an elegant reveal animation. Once I am done, I select the animation bars and I slide them along the timeline to delay the start of each animation for a cascading effect. I select all the animation bars, then I right-click the layer panel and select Group Selection. I select the button object and I apply the Move In from Bottom preset. I select the animation bar and I drag it along like this so that the button appears after the text animation. I move the playhead back and I select the unicorn's head. I apply the Scale-In preset to it. I move the playhead at the end of the animation bar and I scroll up the preset library to select another animation called Jiggle. I move the playhead ahead and I add the Jiggle preset another time. I select the rainbow cursor and then I click the pin icon. When pinning is active, I can quickly define the start and end points of my next transition. I move the highlighted segment along the timeline. I position the playhead on the ending pin and I move the cursor on top of the unicorn's head. This is our arriving point. Then I move the playhead to the starting pin and I move the cursor outside the canvas. This is our starting point. I drag the animation bar to adjust the starting point of this transition. Then I move the playhead to the end of the animation. I copy and paste the last position keyframe first. Then I copy and paste the first position keyframe. This way, I reverse the animation for the cursor to disappear back out of the canvas. I bring the playhead back to the beginning of the animation. I select the image at the center of the frame and I activate pinning again. Using the green dot from the bounding box, I resize the image. I use the style panel on the right to change the rotation of the image to 0 degrees and I use the alignment options to align the image at the center. I readjust the beginning of the text animation so that it doesn't overlap with the image's transition. I move the playhead towards the end and I copy and paste the keyframes to reverse the image's transition at the end of the timeline. I select all the other objects and I apply the Fade Out preset to complete my animation before it loops back from the beginning. And here is our final result. A cool and engaging animation to promote your brand on social media. When I'm ready, I can export my animation by clicking File on the top left corner and selecting Export. Here, I can preview my animation one last time before exporting it. Let's have a look at the exporting options. I change the file format to GIF. I leave the resolution and frame rate as they are, and then I'm ready to hit the Export button. If I want to export a small part of the animation as a sticker, here's how I do it. I create a new scene with just the unicorn's head and the rainbow cursor. I deactivate the background fill color. In the Export panel, now I can select the GIF file format and also check the transparent background box. This animation is now ready to be added to my library of animated stickers on social media too. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this tutorial useful. You can learn more about Linearity Move and animation from the Learn tab on the home screen. Let's bring our stories to life with Linearity Move.